Okay, the economics transition pack. Generally, we were quite pleased with them. They were well answered. The aim really was for you to do three things in the transition pack to show that you could draw graphs properly. There was some maths in there that you'll be needing to do in economics this year, and a few basic macroeconomic ideas as well. The graphs were pretty well drawn, but we noticed a couple of things that you need to remember. Firstly, line graphs always should be used for showing data over time, and also some of you weren't putting titles or labelling axes. A lot of questions then went on to about variables and the relationship between variables. Direct relationships are when two things go in the same direction. There was a question on there about rain and apple crop. So the more rain there is, the more it grows. That's the direct relationship. Indirect is when one variable is opposite to the other. So it talks about the price of CDs and the amount sold. So the lower the price, the more are sold. So that's an indirect relationship. A complex relationship are when there's no correlation at all. There was a question about age and income. So income doesn't always depend on age, so that's a complex relationship. Some of the important calculations are about percentage changes. You really need to remember how to calculate these. So it's the difference between the original and the new, divided by the original, multiplied by 100. We'll make sure you cover that in class a lot. And lastly, the macroeconomics focused on inflation and calculating price changes. We'll do a few more of these in Unit 2, but the important thing to remember, if the inflation is, for example, 10% for a year, items are worth 10% less the previous year. A lot of you were actually adding them on instead of taking away. Thank you very much, well done.